shuffling of items, something like that. You hate to see too much vanilla stuff. It's too boring. Do have a book right off the bat and a blue candle. Not a bad start. And chat, help me out here. It's a different kind of shop altogether. I hope you all respond properly in chat. Thank you.
The Octorok's not going down in one hit, so you're going to have to do a little bit more work to get a bomb than that.
I'm sure the runners will be quickly checking the start screen as soon as possible to see if their wooden sword is there. At least the free candles won't matter.
No wooden sword at start, so we're going to have to dig out some of these open dungeons.
All right, I'm liking it so far. I'm liking the randomness so far. It's good. We found, what, 3 potion shops already or something?
Heart in our white sword cave. Heart shuffle could be on.
And that message said close to start is an entrance to death. That's interesting that we have possible helpful hints on, so that's nice. And since we're seeing community messages, that means deceptive is not on, if my memory of that is correct, so we're dealing with probably mixed hints.
Yeah, funny thing that your white sword message will get randomized into the dungeon every once in a while due to how some weird logic work that was explained to me the other night by I don't even remember who explained it to me, but somebody explained to me that it gets really wonky when you have mixed hints, and then like the white sword kind of has to like be the scapegoat for all the craziness that's been programmed in.
Fred does find 100 secret near the vanilla blue ring shop. So at least secrets look like they are vanilla. And the blue Octorok took 3 hits and did not fall, so we at least have +2 HP, possibly even more.
So we're finding that is a second quash bush that just got burned by Fred and syscrusher, so we have at least a mixed overworld. See if they can get down to level 3 and give us more information on that one.
Absolutely. Trying to see if these blue moblins possibly... Oh, they go down in 1 hit. How about that? Does not get the bomb on the 1 count, assuming that the drops were not shuffled, which they may have been. Ten small secret. Yep, looks like secrets have not been shuffled. So they do start with the book, so we'll definitely see if it is... I mean, it could have been to understand old men, for all we know. We're not going to know that, obviously.
So Fred has found World 5 at Dungeon 3, which was a dungeon entrance. So we definitely have a mixed quest overworld.
And we have
don't
shapes.
know if it's first or second yet, though.
Yep, we do have shapes, though, at least for 1 through 6. And it is an atlas. They had the map right away.
And that is a ladder out of 5 in the first room.
Ladder. Holy moly. A ladder at 3.5 minutes into the siege. You know, that's very interesting. I did not see what Triforces they start. Did they start with any?
I don't think either of them has hit start yet, actually.
They did to check the book and candle. I remember that. But chat is confirming 0 is correct, so no shortcuts this siege. You gotta play it straight.
So unfortunately, syscrusher up-A'd before he went down to check slot 3, and now he's going up Death Mountain because he was able to farm some bombs off of the enemies.
Wow, that's a shame. He's going to take a little bit longer to get that ladder. But he will be seeing if that Armos item is vanilla as well.
Oh, there's books purchasable too, so that's not just the Atlas, that's also a boomstick.
Nice. So now we want to know if items are in the vanilla dungeons, possibly. We'll know where that wand is. Alright, let's check the Armos
found the
item.
ladder in 5, so...
Yep. The Armos item is shuffled. It is a heart container. That would lead me to believe possibly heart shuffle is on. Until we see
already
the
gotten the white sword shuffled heart, and now the Armos shuffled heart. That should pretty much lock it.
Or you can lock in Heart Shuffle for sure. Absolutely. I'm going to guess that item drops are also shuffled because he's been burning blue moblins, and I don't think he's gotten a single bomb drop. Fred has.
Yeah, I think syscrusher actually up-A'd and used some of that money that he found near the Armos statue to go buy a pack of bombs.
It's a good idea early on for sure. Especially when you have no sword.
Fred found a second big secret, so we have a mixed quest first overworld.
Nice. Lots of money. Don't forget to buy the book, Fred. Dual wielding the book? It's a good idea. Ooh, boy.
Well, knowledge is power.
I want to know how close that Lionel was to shooting Fred in the face with a sword before he burned it. Level 6 is at Vanilla 6. And what a shape that is. Holy moly, that is a shape. Is that like a tower or a castle of some kind? Yeah, I was going to say a rook from chess. Yeah. A rook from chess that's taken a few hits apparently for the gaps in the middle. Yeah,
Triforce in a Triforce room though.
Ah, that's also interesting. Okay. So it's possible that Triforces have not been shuffled out of their vanilla rooms as well. Fred's gonna go back in. That's an interesting decision. I would be noping out of here without a sword really fast, but he created the thing. He knows what he's doing. Fred did not get 5 Triforce. He took the ladder and noped out of there. Again, I'm sure waiting for a weapon of a repeatable weapon of some kind, I would think.
So we have a hint that Gliok lurks along the river. So let's see if level 4 is on the river.
Mm-hmm. Interesting if it's in the second quest bomb spots along the river. Because the river spot also includes the river down near start and other spots that are accessible without the ladder. But since the ladder is so free, probably won't matter too much.
And this says that level 1 is near the grave, which would have to be a bomb slot, because I think Fred's checked
No, it could be a recorder. It could be the recorder 2Q6 spot.
Ew, that's true.
Yeah, I think, well, if Fred hasn't checked the entire thing yet, it could also be Power Bracelet blocked. Or it could be the potion shop vanilla spot. Oh, Fred. Yeah, okay. Those Lionels were going to take care of him pretty quickly if he didn't up there. So we definitely have a block of some, or most likely have a block of some kind for level 1's location.
Yeah, the only way it's still up in that area and isn't a block is if it's... that is not a true hint. That said that the Moblin had the boomerang close to start, but we know that was a heart container.
Yeah, so Deceptive Hints is on. Huh. Okay. I guess my knowledge of how Deceptive works is flawed. That's good to know. I learn something new every day. So one may not be blocked by the recorder or the Power Bracelet. Who knows?
So we have 7 from syscrusher on the right, and Fred just
level 8. Holy moly. We have full shapes for every single dungeon. And boy, that is a shape to go with the other shapes. Wow.
Look at how cleanly they fit together. It's so beautiful.
They do. It's absolutely incredible. That's the great thing about the Atlas. You can, just put the puzzle pieces together. It works really well. Oh, hi, potential Dig Dogger block.
Oh, Fred did not get that key before he died.
How did he not pick it up? He was on top of it. Wow.
I think because he was coming from the top that the graphic, that like the sprite just doesn't connect as easily from the top down as it does from other places, so.
I guess. That was really weird.
Syscrusher finding a heart in the overworld. One at Vanilla 5.
Okay. And extra candles were on, if that mattered in the seed. There's level 7. That is crazy how 7s and 8s maps just fit perfectly together.
So we have level 4 in the waterfall.
Wow. We are finding levels. Is that 5 levels found without a sword? Yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 they found. Ooh, Vires are strong. That's not good. Bombs are... They laugh at your bombs.
Now, where did we see 7 from syscrusher, though? I didn't actually see that spot. It was somewhere up
7
near 8, but I didn't see it.
Yeah, 7 was somewhere in the northeast. I think it may have been the Armos spot or somewhere close to the Armos spot. Not exactly sure. It was the Armos, okay. See, I figured... I didn't see syscrusher find it, so I figured that since everyone was saying how well the maps fit together, I figured that someone had seen it before we did. Now, all that work on the white sword screen just to find a door repair. But yeah, we are running out of places for if an open cave has that wood sword.
Well,
Could we be looking at a? Oh, there's level 3 too. Wow. Could we be looking at again a Death Mountain open cave white wooden sword? What a wonderful location that is to find a sword.
Well, remember they started with the candles, so swords can also be blocked by some of these items, I believe.
Oh, that's true. You're right. The sword could almost be anywhere. Curious what the if the ladder item is a heart, because Fred can go pick it up. All right, he's heading that way now, I think. Someday I'm going to learn this HUD clip. I have yet to learn it. Too confusing for me, I don't know. Screen scrolling's hard enough for me, let alone that nonsense. Oh, it's a heart. Alright, well. Oh well. So does that mean all 3 overworld items are all hearts? The white sword item, the Armos item, and the ladder item are all hearts. Because you gotta have heart.
I didn't see who picked up the Armos item, but yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah, Fred obviously didn't. Well, Fred's retried at least twice. He may have retried away that heart, but it was the Armos at the Blue Ring shop. Oh no, it was at the vanilla spot. No, you're right. Yeah, it was actually in its vanilla location on the original Armo screen, but it was just a heart, not a power bracelet. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Can't remember last time I met.
Syscrusher finds a bunch of nothing on the coast.
Yeah. Well, you found 6 levels and not much else, and a bunch of hearts. Yeah, we are rapidly running out of spots to find useful things.
Yeah, it looks like whoever goes up to Death Mountain... Well, we have Death Mountain, and we have this northeast corner that Fred's heading towards now.
Yep.
So this is 3 open doors and a bomb hole he can check here, and if that's not it, it's Death Mountain or bust.
Absolutely. And then we're still missing levels 1, 2, and 9. So who knows where they are. I think they're going to find every single potion shop before they find the letter.
And Fred hasn't even found a way to use this 245 rupee that he has. He's like, I don't need a book. I don't need a candle. I don't need a ring because I'm Fred.
Yeah, he's been donating at 20 rupees at a time to the door repairs. He's supporting local economies, just as you should.
That Tektite was like, no, you don't screen clip without me.
Well, they have the power, too. Ooh. Oh, nice fairy
that
drop.
fairy was good.
What timing? So I'm pretty sure that syscrusher checked these remaining 2 spots up here, so it's Death Mountain's going to be the place to be for that sword.
Yeah, I think Crusher's actually heading over to this spot. He's checked the waterfall already. So yeah, he's heading to Death Mountain, and let's see, does he go up the ladder here? Yeah, he does.
But he hasn't been to the vanilla level 3 area yet to get that free ladder, which is... It's really unfortunate, but it doesn't seem to have cost him a whole bunch of time, I don't think.
Not yet. Both runners still needing the sword. It really doesn't matter until they get a permanent combat weapon.
Yeah, and especially if it's in this open cave next to Vanilla 9. I mean, he's going to get the sword first, so that's going to probably make up for any difference there. Assuming it's here. Fred finds level 4.
More money.
No! It is not there. Wow, okay. Well, that should push syscrusher to vanilla level 3, I would think. Because he hasn't been in the southwest yet.
Yeah, I think that leaves... Did somebody check the cave to the east of the Armos spot? It's either that or it's way down in the southwest corner.
Yeah. I mean, I would think so, but... Oh, Fred, that's a bad spot take a death. And it's a shame, because we know that cave has nothing in it but a door pair. But he's probably going to go back there, because he's still looking for that sword. I wonder if we'll go to Death Mountain instead now. Yeah, maybe heading that way.
So chat's saying that the cave with the letter cave is east of the Armos item spot. So yeah, we're just on start burning stuff, start hacking away.
Wow.
Oh, okay. So the
Fred's
sword
chance.
is under a candle spot in Burn Row.
Wow. That's a really interesting spot for them not to find it 17 minutes in. They didn't start that far from that screen, too, and they started with a candle. That's really interesting.
Well, it looks like Fred's going to end up coming down this way anyways, and Fred was also able to pick up... He did spend that rupee count finally. He was able to get up some wooden arrows. So he's got the wooden arrows if he can find something for it.
Yep. Oh, he does have secrets, too. But we know Deceptive is on, so Aquamenus has the wand. That's a really interesting hint, knowing Boomstick is on, too. Now he wants to dig 1 as soon as possible. And he's the one who saw the hint that Aquamenus is in the grave, but one or both those hints could be false, so who knows?
All right, and we have swords. Let's start exploring.
18 minutes in, we are all sorted up. So syscrusher obviously chose the lowest numbered dungeon he could find to start with, which is not a bad play. It really is a shame that he didn't go to Vanilla 3, though. If he finds a ladder block, it's not going to help him anyway. This Triforce in 3 is pretty deep.
Well, 3 also tends to be kind of chonky, so it's usually easy enough to either bomb around missing things like ladder blocks and key blocks.
Yeah, but looking at the map, it looks pretty linear in this case, so it's very easy for a ladder block to thwart your plans. And I think did we confirm plus or minus 4 HP, I think we did that already too, because some of these enemies could be chunky as well.
Syscrusher in a very good spot there. You see he lined up himself so that the fireball turrets were firing underneath him, and he didn't have to worry about dodging any fireballs as they were coming in. Got a lot of damage on these Gibdos without having to really maneuver anywhere.
Yeah, that was very well set up. And got a key and a heart for his efforts, so that's good. Or a little heart.
That could be a Dig Dogger blocked item right there.
That sure could. Oh, this could be a free. Well, it's got a shutter door, though. It's got a key, also. Nice. Alright, the Dark Nuts are vanilla. The red Dark Nuts are vanilla, so that's good. And they're dropping bombs, too, which is even better. Although I don't think you're supposed to run face first into them, but that's just me.
Well, it just depends on how combative you are.
Oh yeah, you just want to, body slam them. Oh shoot! And he's gonna store the monies down and hope that they rolled minus HP, because this is gonna take 8 million years to finish them off if they rolled plus. But permanent sword beams are also on, so he can safely shoot them from the bottom of the screen with not too much threat, although one hit and he's dead, so... If they start to get too close, could be a cause for concern. There's one. Fred is also in level 3.
That was a lot of hits to get one down.
That was. I think the dream of minus HP is dead. But good luck counting the hits, because, they're bouncing all over the place.
I got to 9, and then one of them stacked on top of the other one, and I don't know where they went.
Good luck with that. Don't run face first into one on the last one. Alright, there you go. All that just to get out of the room.
I mean, if you're familiar with Z1 Randomizer, both these runners are very capable of doing almost the entire run with low amount of hit points, just a wood sword. These guys have played swordless before. They've played all sorts of really crazy flags. So the combat isn't so much a difficulty as it is a time sink to them.
Oh, absolutely.
It's not about if they can do it. It's about if it's worth it for them.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I would have up 8 out of that bunny room in about half a second. I mean, I figure it's going to take at best the same amount of time to walk back there than it is to sort them all down. But I mean, having permanent sword beams helps that combat a little bit too. And without sword beams, that's probably an even easier decision.
I'm up 8 out of that room because I'm likely to kill 4 and then get greedy and faceplant the 5th one.
Same. Oh
so
god.
We talked about syscrusher using that sweet spot in the fireball turret room. Fred used a similar sweet spot. If you stand right on the line in between the two turrets, the turrets will never fire at you. So as long as you can keep enemies, especially when you're talking about things like likes or Gibdos, who are, they're not that fast, they're going to get knocked back very easily. He was able to just stand between the two turrets, eliminate most of the enemies he needed to, and then take the rest out when he could, when it was okay to worry about the fireballs as you were moving around the map.
Yeah, which is a good strategy when you have low health like he did at the time. And unfortunately for syscrusher, blue Dark Nuts rolled up in HP, and he bombed one into himself and died. So that was very, very unfortunate. That deep in the dungeon too. But that's a forced blue Dark Nut room to get to the top left corner, which could have an item.
Well, we found our meat block, and it doesn't look like it's required. But
Nope.
It did eat up one of syscrusher's keys.
That's a shame. He did have 5 at the time, so that's not bad. Yeah, now knowing about that, yeah, he's going to go somewhere else now. See, we really want to hope that he goes toward Vanilla 3 at this point, because he hasn't explored there, and he wants to look for 1 or 2, if at all possible. And hopefully he finds 5 and gets that quick ladder. It'll be all the better for it.
Well, he's going to find... If he finds 5, he's not just going to get a quick ladder, he's actually going to be able to explore the rest of the dungeon.
Yeah, that's also true, because he actually has a weapon now. But he also can pick up that white sword heart now as well. Yeah, there you go. You can probably pick that up. Yeah, there you go.
Goes up to 6 hearts.
Excellent. More health is better. Alright, he's heading that way now.
Finding out the news about his bomb drop.
Syscrusher also going by arrows? Yep, okay. Good purchase, I think. Got all that money.
So
I think there's still one more.
There's
one more. Yes, there's one more 100 secret out there. I think they haven't found, if I remember correctly. I think they each found 2.
So I'm curious why Syscrusher didn't grab the Triforce in 3, unless that room had some kind of block that was preventing him from doing so.
I think he was blocked by a combat room of a Dark Knight room of some kind. He decided he went left instead of up due to that combat. He was looking for other things, and then he got blocked in a 6 blue Dark Knight room and died, and decided not to go back in.
Fred's in that room now, and he should be able to go.
It wasn't blocked. Okay, it wasn't blocked.
Well, Fred was in the room that could lead to the Triforce. Now he's going through the Dark Knight hell.
Yeah. But I guess it would have made sense to go towards the Triforce and get that top right room as well, because the item could have been there too. But it's also looking more and more likely that the staircase item is recorder blocked from the Dig Dogger, or due to the Dig Dogger. Syscrusher's in 5 now. He's going to be happy and concerned at how free this ladder is.
Well, with how long it took to find that wood sword, especially with being candle blocked, he probably doesn't feel like the ladder was hugely required yet.
Especially since the coast item was just a heart also. If that had been like a wand or a white sword or something, he'd definitely be more concerned.
Right. Fred clipping into this block to deal with the blue Dark Knight room, so he's going to get the advantage of figuring out if this dungeon truly is recorder blocked or not.
Yep. Although I don't think neither of them has seen the top right room or the Triforce room. So for all we know, the Triforce is blocked by some enemy that they can't kill.
Well, that was why I was curious. I was wondering if the Triforce room...
Yeah, Triforce are possibly in their own rooms.
The transport.
Yeah, it could be. But I think the one Triforce we've seen was in its own room, so it's possible they were not shuffled. It's possible it's just sitting there.
Right.
Yeah, and we haven't found the floor drop either. And they still have the Dig Dogger, and I think they've cleared every other room on the way. So...
Yeah, other than the Dig Dogger, yes.
Yeah, so it's possible that Dig Dogger has either type of item, the staircase item or the floor drop. Anyone count the HP on those blue Dark Nuts? I know it was more than 8. Oh. He can still take one more hit.
That was a bomb +4 after a while. Ooh, Power Bracelet on the ground in 3.
Wow. Okay. That could be very, very important.
That confirms that Heart Shuffle... We knew that Heart Shuffle was on, but that confirms it.
There's another Triforce in a vanilla room, so I think Triforces are not out of their own rooms in this seed.
But this Pole's Voice room for Fred could be the item.
Now, Syscrusher hasn't seen the Coast Heart, I don't think. So he may not have confirmation that Heart Shuffle is on. I can't remember if he saw the... Well, no, he saw the Armos Heart, I'm sure. So he probably has figured that out also.
Yeah, he saw Armos a white sword, so he knows that has to be.
Yeah.
He should know that.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, right.
We are Dig Dogger blocked out of the staircase item in 3. That did not push.
Well, no, they still have the top right. The room next to the Triforce to the right. I don't think they've been up there yet.
Oh, okay,
That's on the other side of the horizontal chute. Mm-hmm. You got one more shot at it. This should be a vanilla Triforce room, and it is. So, what's this room?
Not a staircase. That's Dig
not a
Dogger
staircase.
blocked.
Oh, baby. It's probably only the silvers. You know, it's not important. I'm sure Ganon's not required.
Oh, don't tempt me with Dig Dogger required. I lost a seed to Ganon not required, Dig Dogger required, because he was blocking the princess's only entrance.
Ah, yes, I remember that race. I was watching that race. I apologize in the past for you. That must have been
it's stuff like that makes this tournament so interesting, because you can have... These two runners are very close to each other in terms of skill, and something like that can make this a seed where one runner is 30 minutes apart, and something like that can make it that one runner catches that 30 minutes up and it becomes razor thin at the wire.
Absolutely. Another thing I'm noticing is overworld enemies are not shuffled, it looks like. They are in their vanilla spots for first quest. What I'm seeing on the enemies on the coast. So we're seeing all the Lionels are in the Death Mountain area. And the Moblins are in the forest, and the Octoroks are near the vanilla start. Although, didn't the White Sword screen have a bunch of Lionels instead of one? I thought that's what made it difficult.
There was one blue Lionel on the White Sword screen.
Just one? Okay, so that means that's definitely vanilla. Definitely vanilla overworld enemy locations. And other swords are on too, as syscrusher finds the magical sword on Death Mountain. Obviously can't pick it up with only 7 hearts, but in a plus or minus 4 seed.
Shuffled somewhere, we're not going to end up with like bomb upgrades.
Bomb pluses, yeah. And in a plus or minus 4 seed, having weapon upgrades available is definitely a good thing to have. Fred finds level 8 and says, "Ugh, why did I put shapes into this game? Jeez." Whose idea was shapes?
syscrusher just found level 1 in the top left corner of Death Mountain.
You mean that old man was lying to us?
Yeah, it looks like a lot of these hints are deceptive today.
Man. I mean, we also found both hint shops, and I think Fred bought he didn't buy anything out of the second one. I know he bought hints out of the first one, maybe not all of them.
He did buy the hint saying that the Aquamentus has the wand, so we still have to figure out whether that's true. And there's a hint that says Leok is by the river. Yeah. But we burned a lot of stuff near a river.
And syscrusher also got a hint that Leok is in the forest as well, so one of those hints is false for sure.
Actually, we know 4 is at the waterfall, so the river hint is accurate, I believe.
I believe that counts to the river, yeah. Those are some beefy red gorillas. Holy moly, they're plus 4. They're tired of getting pushed around, I guess. At least the gels aren't beefy. That's good.
So we have 3 items to dig out of here, potentially. Or we could just have 3 hearts, potentially.
Could. Wonder how beefy the blue gorillas are. They're normally 5. Looks like they're more than that. Looks like they're 6, if I counted that one correctly. I think that was either 6 or 7, so they're both beefy. Yes, the answer is beefy. They're just, beefy. Yeah, bomb them, might as well. Oh yeah, they just, oh, bomb? Ha! I laugh at your bomb.
And here's a map that you already have.
Congratulations. Oh, hi, the Dongo. Nice double stun there. So you already picked up the key, so no need to stay. That's good. Yeah, you need a key either way to get through. Alright, so ropes aren't beefy, so we definitely don't have second quest enemies, because the ropes are not the super ropes.
Yeah, so we don't have flashy ropes.
Yep. And I haven't seen any red or blue bubbles yet, so we don't need to worry about the red bubble curse this time.
Alright, so we know where the Triforce for 1 is. So syscrusher is going to move around the Triforce since he knows that's going to be in the Triforce room. Continue digging this out.
Find another key, that's good.
There is a wand in level 1. Syscrusher gets his combat advantage and his boomstick, if we're not mistaken.
Yeah. And we did find a true hint finally. He's got 1 item left. He's gonna keep digging. Probably a good move. This could be an item. Get that boomstick. Oh yeah. Avert your eyes, for those of you with epilepsy or anything similar. There'll be many explosions.
Alright, that's a boomerang on the floor. I think that's it, right?
That's it. You got a heart, boomerang, and wand. Alright. He's done. So a bit of an advantage, at least combat-wise, that boomstick could go a long way if Fred doesn't find 1 for a while. I mean, I think Fred knows that hints are deceptive too, so he may not be focused on, finding 1 in the first place. or on digging it out. I mean, obviously he's going to dig it out if he finds it, but I mean, if he thinks that it's actually blocked in the grave area or something. Oh, level
Fred's
9 is
got
at
back
level
into
9.
8, and he's digging out this 8 pretty deep. He's already gotten through about half the right side.
Okay. I don't think, have we seen any items yet? Because with 3 items, it's not a bad play. I don't think we've seen any items yet.
Yeah, chat saying nothing is taken out of 8 yet. So we're still looking for 3 items in here, including a floor drop and 2 staircases.
And if I remember correctly, we're only looking for 1 more dungeon, level 2, I believe. Syscrusher may have completed his. I mean, he hasn't. I don't know if he dug the Dead Woods area yet, but if he has, that means that we have a overworld.
No, we still haven't seen any. You still haven't seen anything with the runners having either a second quest push block or any second quest push walls. So hopefully for the runners they don't have to deal with that, but we don't know yet.
Yeah. We'll see. Still sword and bunnies. New pastime. Dropped a fairy at least. Still counting those hits. I can't tell you. I got to 9 and lost count. So like a true Zelda runner, you can't count past 9 anyway. It's literally impossible.
Whoa, we can count to 255. We can't count to 256 though.
No,
That's
illegal. Oh yes. So I guess Fred dug that entire top right section for nothing. That's not good.
I think he got blocked into going to the very, very far right. He cleared out the first set of 3 blocks underneath the dash, but I didn't see him get into the second set.
Okay. But now Syscrusher's joining him in 8, but his boomstick is going to make this go quite a bit faster, I would think. And don't adjust your set. Those are actually Gibdos on Fred's screen because he is playing as the Gibdo, and the Gibdo is now Link. That's not a push block either, jeez. Fred's thinking, one of these blocks has got to push somewhere. Alright, well there's one answer there. Gotta have hard on the floor. Wow, even the Zols don't go down to a bomb. Jeez. Alright, there's a Triforce at least. Okay. 1 mystery solve, or 2 mystery solve. We found the floor item, we found the Triforce. And he's locked in with a Dig Dogger. Thanks, game.
So now Syscrusher's up in that top right corner there. Oh, I see. So it looks like they took a transport to get up into this corner, so Fred didn't have to keep checking.
Ah, okay. Gotcha.
But Syscrusher's going to get through this dungeon a lot faster than Fred without Boomstick, especially high-rolled Dark Nut Seed. He could just spam explosion-y, shiny things and get through it.
Yeah, absolutely. Watch how fast the Boomstick melts them all. And we have found 2 Dig Doggers in this level as well. So we're waiting for one that actually blocks. I mean, one of them is just a dead end, and one of them can be gone around. But maybe the third one will actually be a block. Who knows? Is that gel on a half tile? What was that? Good job, Fred. Fred's gonna post about that in his own his Discord. Check this out after the race to see if it's actually correct.
Even the baby gels don't go down to a wand explosion. Yeah. Like, what's going on?
There's some weird things going on in this seed. Got a bad feeling. Or a good feeling, because I'm not actually playing the seed.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm on commentary for this one.
Yeah.
17-minute sword and nothing dies. Yeah.
Yeah. And you thought, ooh, I finally have a weapon. Oh, wait, nothing is dying in one hit. What is this? What is this sorcery?
Fred finding a staircase and more hearts.
You gotta have heart. You hate to dig in a shaped 8 like this for 3 hearts. I mean, you hate to see it happen. But, it's looking like it's a possibility. It's amazing how many potential push block rooms were in the top right of 8, and not one of them pushed.
Fred found the compass in 8.
Yeah, he knew where the Triforce was. He went through it and got trapped by a dig dogger. So he knew where that was already. Sis is gonna bail. I don't blame him. Go find an easier dungeon. Oh no, he's going back in. Okay, never mind. He's probably gonna unlock that door, I guess. Yeah, okay. With only 2 keys. It's a good idea. I think there's a dig dogger up there. You can't kill anywhere. Oh yeah, Gleok returns in the forest. Yeah, okay, that's. Gee,
but we're in Gleok returns.
Do you think that's a true hint? Fantastic. Yeah, I misread that when Fred, so I thought it said Gleok lurks, but nope. You gotta love hints for dungeons in their own dungeons.
On the coast here, I believe.
Yes, that's correct. Because you can hear the gentle rustling of the waves. If you can call that rustling, I don't know. Okay, Fred can finally make progress after sorting down. There's just more. They're just everywhere.
And they take forever to die, and there's only one way past them, and they don't act like a normal enemy.
So hopefully this is the 3rd item. Hopefully. After he stores down some beefy gels. Oh, Fred, be careful.
And just a red candle. That's not what he was looking for.
Wow. I mean, it's a thing. It's not a heart. It is red.
Well, syscrusher's going back in. He's going to have to do a lot of this digging as well. He just can't give up the fact that there's 3 items in this 8, and he already cleared out the other 3-item dungeon. So it makes sense for him to keep going.
And he cleared out half and found nothing, so he knows, oh, all the good stuff's on the left-hand side. And by good stuff, I mean stuff.
The stuff.
Yes, it does qualify as stuff. Yeah, it counts as an item in that he didn't have to dig the last 2 rooms, which I'm sure were just dig dogger blocks. So, it saved him some time. It's good.
Summer Chaos pointing out that even though Fred's not happy with that red candle, especially with the combat problems we've seen, that'll help him clear out a lot of things like gels and stuff that's just being annoying.
Yeah, very true. Wow, the boomstick just makes the long go so much easier. It's crazy.
And we have our nice 0 HP Gleok there.
Oh, so bosses are 0 HP. Huh. Okay.
Yep. That's a double up from the last seed, too, so... This is another enemy where having that red candle is going to help a lot. He doesn't have to worry nearly as much about the boomerangs. He just puts out that flame and then stands back and waits for him to die.
It's a beautiful thing. I mean, even the Stalfos are they +4 also? Wow. I think they're also +4. They're going to set a record.
Yeah, it looked like about 5 hit points on the Stalfos.
Yeah, it was 3 or 4.
Alright, syscrusher finding heart number 1, so he's still in 8.
Did he find? Oh, he didn't find the floor part yet? He didn't go that way?
I did not see if he picked it up or not. He is up to 9 hearts, and he had 8 before he came in.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I think it was in the middle somewhere. He probably just went around it. Or maybe in the middle left. He'll get to it eventually.
He also might just not have cleared that room.
Oh, it was on the. It was a free one. It was on the floor. It wasn't even to kill all the enemies' room.
Oh.
So I'm sure if he sees it, he'll pick it up. No effort required, or little effort required. So what mysteries will level 7 hold? Since this bottom part has a Triforce and nothing else.
It is going to tell us that second quest doors are on.
Interesting.
Or I should say second quest rooms are on.
Rooms, yeah, right. And there goes down the not-so-beefy Gleeok. Drops a fairy, at least. That's good.
Yeah, and you're seeing here how much more effective Syscrusher's combat is. He cleared that Zol room in about a sixth of the time it took for Fred.
We are going to get to see, I think, what those last 2 rooms in 8 are, because not having found the room drop, they'll probably keep going. If he gets the big dart blocked up here, I'm going to be so hilarious. It may cost him a key, though. It's a shame, because he's the one with the key problem right now. Maybe he'll get the key back? Oh, he did get the key back. Nice. Spend a key, get a key. So we have Goma on level 7. If that's where the floor drop is.
We've seen a handful of enemy bosses already.
We sure have.
So hopefully Goma's not keep blocking an item.
And we know Digdar is blocking something in level 3, or blocking a staircase item, rather. So, ooh, the lag. The lag is real. There's a clock, that'll help. Syscrusher's done with level 8. Looks like he did get that second heart also, good. Because now he's up to 10 hearts. So he's done with level 8. Fred finding nothing yet in level 7. I think he went through the Triforce room, so he knows where that is at least.
And we're still missing level 2 and level 9 somewhere on this overworld.
They found level 9 at Vanilla Second Quest 9 spot in the top left corner, from what I heard. So we're only missing level 2, and it looks like it's probably blocked on the overworld in some way. Hey look, Fred found a staircase item. You gotta have heart. He's thinking, a heart? Really? Interesting.
We have found 7 of the 9 hearts that are in dungeons.
That sounds about right.
I guess 7 of the 10 hearts that are in... No, right? 7 of the 9 hearts?
Not sure.
Thought it was 8 hearts and then the ladder heart, right?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, 7 of 9.
Yep. Yes, Dark Falls. Everything has approximately 1 trillion HP. I think we found keys go down in 1 hit, and blue moblins go down in 1 hit. There was something else that went down in 1 hit too, but that was pretty much it. Everything else is +4.
Yeah, Octoroks take forever.
Yep.
Dark Nuts take forever. We haven't even seen Wizrooms yet, I think.
Oh, yeah, we've seen them. We didn't try. They were in.
They were in
Vanilla
6, but Fred didn't even have.
We were in there about 30
like,
seconds. Yeah. For the short time we were there, we did not test them. So, the keys from Vyres are also 0 or 1. So that's good. Of course, the Vyres themselves are at least +1, so that doesn't help either.
Is Fred back in 4, huh?
I'll dig Shapes 4 over Second Quest 4 any day of the week. That's got to be somewhat of a relief.
I don't think Fred found the floor item in 7, but at that point, digging 7 for 1 item, that's just you just don't even want to think about doing that.
Yeah. I mean, especially since he still only has Wood Sword, and the Stout Posts are everywhere, and they all have 5 or 6 HP, and it just takes forever to kill them, so...
He also knew
Better
where
off.
the Triforce was, so he's just hoping that he doesn't have to go back in.
He had to walk through it to get there, too. Now...
Syscrusher finds the bomb upgrade and intentionally goes around it because he has Boomstick.
He has Boomstick. Although, I mean, I guess Blue Ring... Yes, it makes sense to save for Blue Ring. What was that he just picked up? Was that a recorder?
Is the recorder.
Wow. Oh, man. That's a big oof for Fred, I think, because he finds another heart on the floor in 4. You gotta have heart. Because I have a hunch that recorder is going to be very required in this seed. That's true. That's true that Syscrusher doesn't have the power bracelet, because that could be the thing also that Fred found in 3. So, I mean, they each have one important exploration item for the overworld to find level 2. Assuming it's blocked in some way. Of course, if it's raft blocked, then that's not going to help him.
So red Wizrobes are 5, and it looks like actually the blues rolled down. There was a bomb and 2 hits.
That's -4. We found one -4 enemy. How about that? And we found the staircase item in 4 is the Any key. He says, I have 80 keys. I don't need this thing. I'm going to burn it. So now it's not going to work anymore. But then he picks it up anyway.
I think that's why Fred picks up the red candle almost all the time, is because he likes to burn items that he doesn't like.
Yeah. There's a Triforce. He's going to take it. He's done in level 4.
So Fred's got a Triforce lead. He's up a full Triforce on Syscrusher. At least while Syscrusher is still digging out this 4 that he just walked back in.
Yep, and I mean, the one he's missing is level... he's in 4 right now, obviously, but the one he's missing 3, which has a deep power bracelet and a deep Triforce, so it's not going to be a fast dig to get back to them, and possibly a recorder blocked staircase item. So,
and that's the interesting thing. Other than 2, the ones that Fred is missing, ones that Syscrusher has, and vice versa. Mm-hmm. Syscrusher has 5, but Fred has 6, 3, and 4. Until Syscrusher goes to the left here.
Yep. Now, did Syscrusher blow the recorder? I don't think he did. I definitely would have considered it to see if it takes you to beaten dungeons or unbeaten dungeons. It looks like red Wizrobes are +1 and blue are -4. So...
yeah.
I can't remember if that hint is true. Manhandla by a lake? I don't remember where 3 was.
Manhandla is by a lake. He is by a lake.
Okay.
He's down in the Lost Hills at one of the burn bushes.
And there is level 2. It is power bracelet blocked. And it's in the second quest magical sword spot. And it's got a raft free on the floor. Well, okay. That's going to offset the loss of the boomstick a little bit, because he's going to be... You know, he's combat disadvantaged, but he knows where all the levels are. Although he hasn't found 1 yet. And 1 was...
way up on Death Mountain. But it's also right next to 9 as well. So when he finds 1, he's going to end up, if he clears 5 before he finds 1, he's going to find 1 and then be right into 9.
Yeah. And I'm thinking he's probably going to go clear 5 next. And then head to Death Mountain, because he knows it's the last spot he has to clear on the overworld. And he's going to find both his dungeons up there, which is good. So, but again, he's probably not going to get the boomstick now, if that's the case. Well, if he digs... I can't remember where in 1... It was right next to the Triforce, so it's possible he still gets the 1 and gets the boomstick.
So the recorder locked Syscrusher on the island for level 4. So we're going to vanilla dungeons that are beaten.
Okay. So that's not...
and then it pushed him back to 5.
Yeah, of course. Wait a minute, what did that say? Digbar gazes... I didn't see the hint fast enough. Oh well. Must not have been that important. Because, I mean, I'm also thinking about Ganon required. Where's the bow? Where's the silvers? Silvers are probably in 9, but where's the bow? could be a thing. That is an oddly shaped level 2, by the way. The second quest, Master Sword, or the Magical Sword spot, is on Death Mountain on the very eastmost part, and it's a push block where there's an arrow formation, and it's not a spot in first quest. So it's way, way, way out of the way.
So Syscrusher diving 6.
I think we found a heart in 6, or did we find 2 hearts in 6? Or did we do anything in 6?
We did not find items in 6. Fred was actually digging out and found the Triforce in 6 without an item because
right there
is 2 rooms in.
Yeah. There's the Triforce in 2. Fred's going to keep going. Probably a good move.
Fred's still digging out 2 for items, though. He
found the raft.
Feels like he's missing.
He's got one more. I mean, it's a short dungeon. I mean, maybe you find Bo here. So, I mean, from his perspective, he may think he needs recorder too. So finding the recorder or the wand. I mean, there's a lot of items out there that he wants, and digging a short level 2 to find one item is probably a good move.
Yeah, he can find Red Ring, which would give him information that Silvers might not be in 9. He can find, like you said, Wand. He could find White Sword.
Yep. I mean, there's pretty much just the boomerangs for those who don't like the boomerangs. Those would be the only bad items, I guess. Yeah. Oh yeah, we found one already. It was in 1. That's right. So we only got the magical boomerang left. Just a key. It's unfortunate that the triple segment here in level 2 is unfortunate. Alright, so Syscrusher is going to check. This is good because he doesn't know it's a recorder block, but this recorder is going to block something most likely, and he's also going to get his power bracelet, which is also required for sure. So what does Dig Dogger block? I'm going to guess magical boomerang.
I'm going to guess White Sword.
Okay, good guess. Haha! Did I call it or did I call it? Bam! Nailed it! We have not yet found the other item in 2. Fred is still digging for it. He's found the raft on the floor, and that's it. So Syscrusher is also going to clear the room he died in to get the power bracelet, and that's again, once he finds the power bracelet block level 2, ooh.
2 has the Red Ring.
You were partially right about that. Red Ring in 2, so now we know silvers are not necessarily in 9.
But right now, there's not many places they could be that they're other than 9.
Mm-hmm. But having, again, the lack of boomstick is somewhat offset by the defense upgrade too, so less chance of dying. All right, there's a power bracelet. He's gonna make a beeline for that Triforce. And then he's going to look at his overworld and say, okay, I have recorder, I have power bracelet, I can now dig everything except the raft spots. So where is level 2?
He found one of the raft spots because there was a whistle.
Oh yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's even less likely that raft is relevant to anything. So Fred is opting to dig Death Mountain before going to level 5. It's an interesting play. I mean, it's not a. I mean, knowing what we know, that digging the 5 and then going Death Mountain to finish it off makes more sense. But he doesn't know that, so I mean, he's thinking back to that hint. Wand is in 1. It's possibly a lie, but it still could be true.
It happens to be true, even though most of them were a lie.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
But right now, we only know the only things we're missing are the 2 items in. One of the items in 5 we're missing, I think. And both items in 6. Neither runner really found anything in 6. So 6 could hold silvers, but then again, silvers are only 50% needed.
Yep. Magical Sword, 12 hearts. I was about to say, he's got 12 hearts now. He can look at mags, and there you go. There it is. So that balances the offense change. Ooh, Fred's went back into 6. Oh, that's not the right play, unfortunately. Unless he finds Unless he finds bow and or silvers in here that are required, then this is not going to be of any use.
And Syscrusher's going in 9? Did Syscrusher grab the Triforce in 2 at some point?
I don't think so.
I think he just forgot that he did not have 2.
See, if he finished level 2 already, then I fell asleep sometime during this race. It would be the fastest 2 ever. Yeah, there you go. There's a little gap in your Grand Triforce there. And then he's thinking, where is 2? Oh, I haven't found 2 yet. Welp. And thus the big dig begins.
Alright, so he's going to grab a potion, and he's going to start checking whistle spots.
Yeah, and unfortunately, that took him far, far away from Death Mountain. He is not going to find 2 for a while. So, we've got overworld exploration on Fred's side, and the dig for 2 on syscrusher's side, and we'll see who wins at their respective part of the game for now. Because we know neither one is probably doing the right thing, based on what we know. I still think we should put an item in the middle of that solid block room that comes from First Quest 7. Just put an item in the middle there that you have no way of getting.
That is a bow out of the staircase in 6.
Oh man, that's huge. Ganon required means Fred probably wins now, because I don't think Syscrusher's going to go back to 6 for any reason. He's going to find 2 and then go straight to 9.
But Syscrusher's also
what if the silvers are in here too?
To 9 first.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he must have found 9, I'm sure.
Yeah, he's the one that found 9, because it's so close to level.
Yeah, right, because Fred hasn't even found 9 yet. Right, okay. Fred knows he's down to Death Mountain and Power Bracelet and Recorder spots. But what's the floor item, I wonder? I mean, if that's silvers, then Ganon required makes level 6 the biggest troll ever, with there's Triforce 2 rooms in. And a Wizrobe dungeon. Say, yeah, you gotta dig this dungeon to beat the game.
Fortunately for Syscrusher, that first push block he gets shows him the warp zones. He's just going to assume that the other 4 warp zones are dead, so that immediately checks off 4 locations for him.
Which is good, but the problem is he's now going to check the one near Second Quest 9, which we know is nothing. Heart on the floor in 6. Okay. Check off another spot for
6.
So that means we're down to what? An item in 5 and 2 and 9?
That's right.
So we got silvers and white sword, and I guess a shield, because the book is a boomstick.
Right.
Yep, that's all that's left. So despite the 50-50 for silvers being in 9 is not on, it's actually now 66% to be in 9. Wow, so no wonder they couldn't find the take any's. One was under Recorder Lake and one was on Vanilla 4. That's why they couldn't find any of them. Fred get that magical sword now too.
Back again.
Fred, please.
Go eat twice.
Oh no. I tell him to Recorder, but he doesn't have it.
In the first seed, they had about a combined 10 bounce backs on that exact spot.
Did they really?
That screen was really nasty in the first one.
Yep. Shout out to my friend Shaddy, who had there's a clip out there from the previous tournament or 2 tournaments ago where he got forced back onto the raft spot like 5 times in a row in one race. Very curious situation. Just can't get yourself out of.
All right, Syscrusher is making his way up to East Death Mountain, so he is going to find his 2 very soon. Fred is back into 5.
Oh no, but he takes a Lino beam to the face. Oh,
that is not a good spot to take that.
I guess not good.
You're not too far away, but that's a couple of minutes.
He's not too far. It's not so bad.
Oh, but he's going right.
He's going right. He's going to check the desert. Yeah, makes sense. He's right here. It's a quick check. I guess he's going to go to... Well, you only checked that one spot. Maybe you already checked the other ones. I'm not sure. We don't have audio, so we can't tell.
I think he's checking the other raft spot.
Oh, man. Are we still missing a free heart? That could it would be hilarious if both raft spots. Oh yeah, he doesn't have the raft. The raft's in 2. Yeah. Oh, he's gonna check vanilla too. Okay. Right, because he's got recorder. Makes sense. I think we're still missing 100 secret too, aren't we?
We've
That's
seen
probably
2
it.
of them. I don't know if we've
Yeah,
seen a third.
I think that's it. I wouldn't be surprised. And Fred is so relieved that he doesn't have to sword down bunnies anymore. Thank goodness.
Yeah, both runners bought arrows real early in this seed and never paid off.
Yeah, not until now. So Cisco's going to check this recorder spot here. See if it's a thing. Yeah, it is. Not what he's looking for.
I'm not sure why Fred's still digging out this 5. It doesn't seem like he would need another item.
Well, I mean, he hasn't found one yet. He's looking for wand. He knows it's fake hints, possibly. So it's possible wand is in here, and doesn't have the recorder either. I mean, he doesn't know what we know. He's got an information lack. So it's a lot of rooms. Oh my god! No, are you kidding me? Wow. Well, okay. Who are we to question Fred? Obviously, he knows the best path.
Well, this is now a 50-50 race. If Ganon is not required, Syscrusher is probably getting there much faster than Fred.
Yep.
If Ganon is required, I can't see Fred
There's no way.
Far enough behind that digging both those dungeons doesn't catch
It
him.
would require the trolliest 9 you've ever seen.
Or the trolliest search for 1. I guess.
But that's...
Because Syscrusher's going in 2 right now.
I can only think that Fred only has Death Mountain and recorder spots left, and he can't check the recorder spots, obviously. So, is he going to the Take Any roads, I guess, to get up there faster? That's my guess. Is where he's going. Syscrusher found level 2 finally.
He's gonna find the Triforce and probably just grab it and go.
I don't blame him one bit. I mean, when you don't have bow or silvers and you're going to 9, just go to 9. Yep, 3 rooms in, take Tringle and go. I can show you the world.
Well, if he needs this Ganon, he's going to dig out 9. He's probably going to leave for the bow, I would hope.
That's real interesting that Fred's going back into 7. Did he dig Death Mountain already? I don't think he did.
Well, Syscrusher's going back in 2, so...
Okay. Maybe he's thinking bow or silvers must be here? Given his item knowledge? He's got the raft now, I'm sure, because the raft was just 1 room left to start.
Yeah, he just picked up the raft, but with his knowledge, there's not many spots left, and he still hasn't found a bow, which you would assume the bow is going to be in one of these dungeons.
Yeah, and he doesn't have the red ring either, so maybe he wants to confirm red ring silvers in 9 if possible. That could be a reason.
And we now know that White Sword and Big Shield are in 9, so...
Yeah. So Fred finds the recorder. He found that pretty quick. That was nice. So, this may throw Fred for a loop, because now he may check recorder spots. Or he's going to blow... Okay, he's going to check for using the recorder to get to 1, and he's going to be sadly mistaken, unfortunately. So that's not going to work. It took him to Death Mountain area, though. So this may help.
It took him to Vanilla 6, which is also Vanilla 6, so he doesn't know if it goes to beaten new dungeons or beaten old dungeons.
That's true. That's hilarious. That's true. I totally forgot about that. Oh man, now Fred's going totally the wrong direction. Now he's going to check. He's going to check down in the Dead Woods. He's going to check for Quarter Lake. He's going to get another heart. That's about it. I can't remember where the red ring was. Was it in that? Was it in the one-off segment in the corner?
You have to kill a manhandler in that one far-off room.
Well, he'll be happy to see that, for sure.
But in his heart, he needs the bow. That's really the only thing he wants right now. And when he finds the red ring, it's going to actually make him even... Oh my goodness! Even Zora's more too.
Really? Did Zora just take a
two silver arrows
arrow
to
to the face?
Zora.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, if that enemy rolls up high, you know you got a good seed. Because how often do you even try to kill the Zola?
So did you see that? Fred just
he did
root-quartered onto the spot where 1 is.
Wow.
He
I don't even know.
root-quartered to get up and left of 6 to start Death Mountain exploration, and he just rolled Yahtzee right there.
Wow. That's insane. So he must have root-quartered to Vanilla 6, and it takes you one screen up. It took him one screen up from that. One screen up from that is one up and one left of Vanilla 6. Takes you to that PB spot. Wow. Absolutely insane.
For those of you who don't watch a lot of vanilla runs, so what happens there is you get in the recorder, and the recorder tries to take you in one direction. The raft then tells you to move north a direction. And then the recorder kind of plops you down 1 square left and 1 square north of where you were supposed to heads up. And that really saved Fred a ton of time.
I think you're understating how much time that saved, to be perfectly honest. I mean, that saved him from using the recorder in the right side of, or in the east side of Hyrule, and checking other power bracelet spots, probably. I don't know.
It meant that syscrusher went from being almost a full dungeon ahead to Fred going up and to the right from here and finding 9 before syscrusher did, when he was almost a full Triforce behind.
Yeah,
because
and he got the
now
wand
has to
too.
Walk.
Yeah, so now the only combat advantage is Mags versus Wooden Sword. And he's going to find 9 right there. Crazy. We're in for a crazy finish, I got a feeling. Because they're going to be... Fred was in there at 1:12:0 something. And syscrusher's going to be in there probably about a minute after. Wow. We're in for an exciting finish, I feel. So the main question is Ganon required? 50-50, he's not even required. You're just going to find Zelda in a random room, and you're done.
But that's the thing you got to remember. Syscrusher not only needs to find the princess first, but she has to find it in an open door. Mm-hmm. Fred can kill the Ganon.
Yep.
Oh, that's it! That's
oh
game!
My god. Wow. Well, that was easy. Jesus. Anticlimactic? GG?
Yeah, Fred took the first staircase he found, and it plopped him right on top of Ganon. GG's Fred. And GG's syscrusher, like, really well-run seed, and there's nothing you can be ashamed about there.
Yeah, and syscrusher's about 30 seconds from finishing if he goes the same way. But that gives Magical Staircase a new meaning, I think. That the ultimate magical staircase that was. Wow. Phew.
I mean, that's a seed where both runners had advantages. That was neck and neck, and literally the difference between that seed is a root quarter.
Yeah, if he doesn't root quarter, he spends another 3 minutes in the overworld, and syscrusher probably wins if he goes the same direction. Wow. That is the story of the seed right there. It looks like we have Fred in the commentators booth. GG.
Oh, thank you.
That was Fred, do you want to know how close this race was?
I mean, with syscrusher, I assume it had to be really close.
You won because of that exact root quarter. If you do not root quarter, syscrusher beats you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he forfeited as he entered level 9. If he took the same path, he's probably 30 seconds from finishing.
Wow.
I mean, it was back and forth. It was back and forth the entire time, with exploration versus weapon advantages, and we were in for an exciting finish. And then all of a sudden, oh look, there's Zelda. Wow, and syscrusher's here too. GG to you as well. That was
guys.
a real interesting seed. That was crazy.
Played.
Yeah, they're
well
both
played.
Really interesting. Yeah, they're both great seeds. This wasn't fast enough. I marked it for some reason. I knew I was missing a level, and then I said, "Oh, I have a Triforce." I marked it for some reason. And then I'm like, yeah, that's the one I was missing, level 2. And then I went for it.
Oh,
And it was quite far away, unfortunately, from
Yeah, I did
where
a
you were
lot
going to
of
be.
Yeah. Oh well, what are you gonna do?
Syscrusher, you had a bit of a lead in that race right up until about 2 minutes before the end. Fred was able to root quarter from 6 up to Death Mountain, and it plopped him right in front of 1, and then right in front of 9.
Well done.
well, I got lucky on that one. Honestly, I was recording, trying to figure. I was trusting the old man who told me that
I saw a
Aquaman
lie
was near the
early.
grave, and so after I dug every single level instead of doing overworld exploration, and I found my recorder on the floor in level 7.
7, yeah.
One room away from where I had. If I had taken a left or something instead of going up to the Triforce, I would have gotten that
would have been
earlier.
a disaster if you would, because I saw the Triforce right out of the staircase, and I'm glad I went down. I got trapped by that Goma, but it was worth it,
Oh yeah, as I said, I got that, and so I said, okay, let me go. I got to trust the old man because the old man's not going to lie to me. And then I went to the gravestones and blew it, and the recorder blew at me. And I said, okay. Oh wait, that's right, the one down near the dead woods. I think that technically counts as grave. Let me go down there and whistle that. And then all of a sudden, I get sucked up by the recorder. But I landed at level 4, and so I said, okay, I'm here. Let me just do this and get up to Death Mountain because that's probably where everything else was. Is either that or run around the map like crazy hoping to find the recorder spot.
And see, we were theorizing where you were going to go from there. It's like, oh, he's going to dig the rest of the overworld. Oh no, he does a recorder, and all of a sudden he's exactly where he needs to be. Almost like you knew where it was. It was crazy.
Yeah, I had no clue at all. Like I said, I just was like, okay, well, if I've got the recorder here, Death Mountain's probably the most populated area, and I can bomb it the fastest. I forgot I didn't even know where level 9 was. I was just looking for 1.
Yeah, me too. Because I got it. I found out that it was a lie, that the deceptive hints were on when I saw the hint for a magic boomerang, which I knew it was a heart container.
Oh yeah.
And then I was like, oh god, I hope Wanda's in 1, because that was like so important with the boomstick obviously on. So.
And you obviously had the boomstick way, way, way before Fred did. So you were bombing everything in every direction, and Fred was just stabbing with his puny little wood sword.
Yeah. Just couldn't find all the things fast enough. I was dug 2 there at the end too. If I hadn't dug a couple of those levels, it probably would have gave me a lot more time. But I was at that point. I was like, well, I might as well dig for Bo in here. I don't know where Bo was. Maybe it was in 9, 6, or 7, or even 4. Maybe I don't know, or 5.
Yeah. Bo ended up in 6 in the end.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, because I went back digging for. Yeah, I went back digging for everything because I was hunting for the recorder because I decided to trust the old man, and that was literally the last item I found that I could have found not in 1 or 9.
Mm-hmm.
But don't worry, your white sword and shield were the items in level 9, so that would have helped, I'm sure. Because we did find everything else, and the silvers on the silvers randomly on the floor in level 5 was pretty crazy too. That we figured that if Yan's required, then that's the ultimate play. But little did we know the ultimate play was coming up a few seconds later.
It was just take a staircase, and there she is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that. I don't think I've seen that once this whole tournament. Just pop out of the staircase. Oh, look, there's Zelda.
Yeah,
it's tough.
It's
not something you see very often.
It's happened. Yeah, it's happened to me before. Yeah. It actually happened to me when Ganon was required.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was the one we found that bug.
Yeah, the chat pointing out that you took a death to that Lion-O as you were climbing up Death Mountain,
I know.
and that cost you another amount of time.
Oh yeah.
But there's so many little things when the race is that close. Like Syscrusher, you're finishing that in 30 seconds. And so many little things like checking spot X when you didn't need to can just completely turn it around.
Yeah. And I'm sure Fred didn't do it a perfect route either. So it's the same. We both do little mistakes, I'm sure. So I'm not going to count it up to that. But
yeah, absolutely.
I counted up to the fact that you're really good. We saw it there where you were entering 9 right as I happened to finish. If you take that exact same turn, if I turn left and you turn right there, you get that game.
Yeah, you can't ever give up until I see the dot done. Then I give up.
You're And you're, as I said, really solid. You've proven it over the past couple of years. I've been seeing your skill just significantly, skyrocket here. And I knew you were going to be a tough opponent. It sounds like you absolutely were. So, well played. And you're going to make it far. I think in the bracket there.
We'll see.
We were only able to get you in now, but how did you two feel about Seed 1?
I had a rough time with keys. That it made me run around a lot. I felt pretty good about it otherwise with the keys, and I kept hitting those blocks. I couldn't find level 6. I didn't find level 6 for a while because I knew I needed that ladder, needed bow. There's a Goma block in there too, right? So I ran into those.
That was the one that had the Goma block on the 7th Triforce, I believe.
Yeah, one of them. Yeah.
Yeah, 7 had the bow block. I'm looking back at my notes trying to realize exactly what happened there because I remember, finding the compass, went straight for it and got there and went past Goma on the way. I'm like, okay, I just got dodged. Oh, another one.
That race really came down to the fact that syscrusher had to double dive more dungeons than you did, Fred.
I got lucky, then lucky order. I found 2 early enough, went to get the recorder out of it because, especially once I figured out that the dungeons had their original items in them, I said, okay, now I'm, especially if there was a chance of that in 2, let me grab the recorder out, go straight to, that way I have it, and can try to record it to new dungeons, and then, conveniently, nope, it's actually recorded back to original dungeons, and so it recorded me over to level 3, I said, let me go clear the dead woods, and the very next screen was level 6.
Yeah, I was really happy because I decided to dig 2 even though I had the Triforce out of it. So because I was like, I'm feeling behind now, and I haven't found level 6 yet, and I had a lot of the overworld cleared, so I was like, well, I better go get it. And I was key blocked the first time. A couple dungeons I was key blocked. So I didn't. I ducked out as soon as I got the Triforce, and I never got keys early, so I never went back.
Yeah, I think I got them. I dug 4 early, and I kept dying trying to dig 4.
I did attempt to dig that, and then I was like, well, the white sword is not. I know where the white sword is. Like, I just get a few hearts, and I'll come back when I get white sword. So
yeah, that would have been the smart thing to do.
So this was the winner's bracket. So both of you are still going to be competing in this tournament. Fred, you are now going to be up against Eat My Steel in the round of 16. And syscrusher, you are rotating down to fight Angel FM in the bonus bracket.
All right, cool. Well, good luck, Fred. You're gonna play. You're Eat My Steel or whoever he's playing, right? Raikou Rider.
Eat My Steel won that match.
Oh, he did. He's done now. Okay. Well, another worthy opponent.
Yeah, so it looks like we both have some fun opponents here coming up. But as I said, you've definitely got a good shot of this. Just play your game, and as I said, both of these matches sound like could have gone either way, especially the end of the second one there. So well played.
Yeah, whatever the outcome, I had fun, so I'm happy.
Yes, absolutely. GG to both of you. Well played on both seeds.
Yeah, good games. Thanks for the restream and all the tracking, all that stuff. Commentating.
Yeah, make sure you definitely give everyone here a follow. I'm going to be giving this series here a good watch back with Magic Friends and Chester here on commentary, so follow them. CCX doing the tracking there, Gary Ann covering the restream. So make sure you give them all follows because they're all working really hard to give you everyone out there great play-by-play on as many of these races as we can. I have to give the admin team so much credit because they have gotten so many of these races restreamed. They've been working tirelessly to get that done, so they absolutely deserve a ton of credit for that.
Well, thanks to you too. It wouldn't be possible without you. So
I was going to say, let's not forget the creator of the randomizer himself.
Oh, please. I'm minor stuff in this compared to everyone else. So
let's also give a shout out to Chrono JJ, who is our caster for game 1 as well. So
absolutely.
Probably went to sleep already, but
yeah, he had to duck out.
Made the smart move. Yes, made the smart move.
Oh yeah.
All right, we are gonna be heading over to host Angel FM in just a minute, but tomorrow we will have some competitions going on. Speed Gaming will have Bogey Smalls and Ellendar's Game 3 tomorrow night. And we will also have matches from Buletta and Chess Jerk, who is in commentary with us, and Fry Teeth and Chrono JJ, who was in commentary earlier. don't know where Chester Cabaletta is going to be, but Elendar Bogey Smalls will be on Speed Gaming, and Chrono JJ Fryteeth will be on Speed Gaming for late tomorrow night.